Stars 1H Smiley N. Pool staff photographer. Dallas Stars defenseman Jamie Oleksiak cheers for his sister Penny Oleksiak of Canada after she won the silver medal in the women's 100 meters butterfly finals at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games on Sunday, August 7, 2016, in Rio de Janeiro. Smiley N. Pool, The Dallas Morning News by Mike Heika, staff writer at Mike Heika. Editor's note: the Stars brought back Jamie Oleksiak via trade with the Pittsburgh Penguins on Monday. We're bringing this story from Deck. 2017, immediately following his initial trade to Pittsburgh, back to help bring fans up to speed on the 26-year-old Canadian defenseman. Jamie Oleksiak's name is a fire starter with Stars fans. The hulking defenseman, who was traded to Pittsburgh on Tuesday for a 2019 conditional draft pick, symbolizes everything from the organization's fumbling of first-round draft picks, to a roadside littered with tossed-out defensemen, to a lingering doubt that has hung over this organization for more than a decade. He fits into a lot of discussions that can bring the message boards to fisticuffs or tears. And he should. To be fair to Oleksiak, very little of this is his fault. He didn't pick himself 14th overall in 2011. He didn't decide to shoehorn a litany of young defensemen into the organization at the same time. He didn't engineer a run that produced 2 playoff teams in 9 seasons. Now, he also didn't grab a great opportunity and earn a regular spot in the lineup on a team that desperately needed a big physical defenseman, either. And so here we are. Oleksiak is gone for a 4th-round draft pick 2 years from now, and that seems like the best option for the organization, and for Oleksiak, as well. The sadness and outrage of that is exacerbated by the fact the Stars' 2 first-round draft picks ahead of Oleksiak garnered even less. Scott Glennie, 8th overall in 2009, washed out with just 1 NHL game under his belt. Jack Campbell, 11th overall in 2010, never fulfilled his projection of franchise goalie of the future, and now plays in the Kings organization. After losing his way in December, here's how Jim Montgomery plans to get the Stars back on track. That's 3 pretty big swings and misses. It also puts a huge hole in the philosophy that a struggling organization can rebuild via the draft. The Stars earned those picks with bad seasons that tested the fans, and they have little to show for it. Those drafts came in the Joe and Wendick era, and the scouts did find quality NHL players then in the form of John Klingberg, 131st in 2010, Esa Lindell, 74th in 2012, and Devin Shore, 61st in 2012, but think how much better the team would be if it home runs with those first-rounders. Radek Faksa was 13th overall in 2012, and fans are hoping he starts a trend of quality at the top of the draft, but even the new administration under general manager Jim Nill still has a few things to prove with its top picks. Valeri Nichushkin, 10th overall in 2013, Julius Honka, 14th overall in 2014, Denis Gurianov, 12th overall in 2015, Riley Tuff, 25th overall in 2016, and Miro Heiskanen, 3rd overall in 2017. Notice there were 2 more defensemen in that group, and the hope is they will finally give the Stars the solid blue line fans crave. One of the tenets of good NHL teams is they grow their own defensemen, but that has been a hit-and-miss proposition for the Stars. Dallas drafted defensemen in the first round for 3 straight seasons in the mid-2000s, taking Mark Fistrick, Matt Niskanen and Ivan Vishnevsky. Niskanen is still in the league, but he did most of his developing after he left the organization. Once upon a time, he, Fistrick, Trevor Daley and Vishnevsky were supposed to be the future. The same can be said for Oleksiak, Patrick Nemeth, Honka and Stephen Johns, acquired in a trade. Nemeth is trying to find his path with the Avalanche, and Oleksiak will certainly get a fresh opportunity with the Penguins, and maybe that's simply the cost of culling their prospects in the NHL. Maybe Honka and Johns are better, and the Stars needed time to find that out. Or maybe the organization simply has a problem developing young defensemen. That's another hot topic for fans. Because coaches and GM change, it's tough to make a declarative statement on that issue. If Heika and Johnson, Esa Lindell and John Klingberg and Heiskanen all succeed, the Stars might be able to claim blue line development that is the envy of the league. And maybe that's what we're left with now. Yes, losing another first-round draft pick for near nothing is depressing. Yes, the last decade has been frustrating. Yes, the Stars might not have gotten the most out of their talent every time. But they are confident in the group they have now, and the departure of Oleksiak underscores that they believe they have better options in-house. And maybe that's a good thing.